Hey guys, what's going on? Thought I'd do a quick video about a new service that Lance and I have launched. If you're familiar with Lance from thetatraders.com, he is an expert in selling options. And what we've done is we've started to take one of the most popular parts of that service and basically spin it off into its own service called Consistent Passive Profits. And so if you haven't seen the webinar yet, I just posted the webinar replay right here. So you just click on this video. The live saw some huge attendance numbers. We had hundreds of people come and watch the webinar. So it's definitely worth listening to. It's about what we do. I'm going to talk a little bit about it in this recap and give you a link for you guys to go and sign up for it if you want to come and test it out. Before I get started, I want to say this is one of the best services that I've ever had the pleasure of being part of, which is amazing. It's one of the ones that I believe in the most, the ones that I'm like, okay, this is really helping people, and I think that's important. I really do. I think it's important when you're promoting services, when you're testing and reviewing services, that you're being truthful and that you're giving basically people the best possible advice, if that's what you'd like to call it. So for me, I've been trading a system. I started with just putting $7,000 into a little Tasty Trade account, this one right here. And I tested it. I've been doing it for a couple of months now. Just 1 or 2 trades every Sunday. So you're basically entering these MES and ES trades and just letting them expire worthless, although I've yet to actually do that. I always take profits early, which is definitely a problem I have personally. But you can see up the top here, it started with $7,000, and you can see that the profit loss year to date, which is only the last couple of months, is $1,000. So it's kind of a milestone, right? But $1,000 is not a lot of money to me, and it's not a lot of money to a lot of people. But it's the principle behind it. It's the fact that I'm doing this completely passively and I've never lost a trade yet. And so it's just like sitting there, you do a couple of clicks of a few buttons, sell one of the MES contracts, and basically just wait for the money to start trickling in. And you can see on this one right here, it's currently I have $200 profit. I opened it 24 days ago. There's still 5 days to go. Only got 77% profit though, so I'm going to let this one play out and try and let it expire in 5 days for a total of $250. And so for people that have really limited time, this strategy is amazing because it's stress-free. None of these trades lose, and I hate saying that, but that's my experience. And over the last year and a half, the trades that Lance has done and the ones that I've done, none of them have been losing trades. They've all been profitable. So it's one of those things that if you just want to, say, place a couple of trades on Sunday nights, you can do it. That's when the alerts come out. But there's also trades throughout the week too. Plus we teach the strategy in detail. So Lance has all these different bonus guides and things that we'll talk about, where you can basically learn how to do this yourself. So you don't just have to do 1 trade a week or 2 trades a week if you don't want to. And on top of that, what's happened over the last couple of days is Lance has really kindly agreed to add in a real profit booster. So a lot of people were saying this is great, but there's not going to be enough trades and this. So what I want to make it clear is this is the landing page, and I'll put a link to this in the description below. And so for the price, you get lifetime access. It's a one-time fee to the real-time trade alerts and support from Lance. And so Lance will be happy to jump on a Zoom call with you to help you get set up. A lot of people are scared or unfamiliar with this particular style of trading futures. But rest assured, I was a complete noob as well. Even though I'd been trading a decade, I'd still been avoiding futures trading. And now I actually really enjoy it. I think it's my main favorite way of trading. So definitely don't be put off by the fact that this is futures trading. The other thing is, when I talk about just doing 30 seconds of work a week, that's the minimum amount you'd need to do in order to get somewhere around the 40% return on your account, right? So you could do 30 seconds of 30 seconds of work a week and get that kind of return. Now, it's not guaranteed, obviously. It depends on what trades you're doing and things, but these would be from the trade alerts on the Sunday that come out. However, so that's completely passive, and I love that. That's great. But if you want to do more, you of course can do more. And Lance has actually added another set of alerts, which you'll talk about in a second. But what happened with me is when I learned how this is done, and that's what you learn from the bonus guides, from Lance, from doing these trades, you can do as many as you want. You can open trades on Mondays or Tuesdays or Wednesdays. You can choose when to do it. The main reason for doing them on Sundays is for the people that really want this to be passive. So they let these things expire on the Friday, and then they just reinvest the funds that are freed up from the Friday's expiration. If that's not how you're doing it, then you can do whatever you want. You can put these trades on 9 p.m. on a Tuesday if you want, or 8 a.m. on a Thursday. You can basically do whatever you want, right? So I think a lot of people are kind of put off by this strategy because like, oh, this is one trade a week. How much can I really make? Well, if you do it the way that Lance taught me, you can make about 40% a year. If you do it your own way from learning and being taught how to fish, which is what this program does, you can probably increase that significantly due to different ways of recycling your money. So cycling through faster. For example, one example I've been giving people recently is on an ES trade I just closed. I had 90% of the profits, and it was still 2 weeks before it expired. So I just took that 90% because now I can take that money that was in that ES trade and reinvest it much faster, so you can get a much quicker turnaround. So there's lots of tips and tricks and strategies you can play with to like improve that return on investment. So when I keep talking about how passive and relaxed this is, it doesn't have to be. I'm just saying that if that's what you want, it can be that. It's amazing for that. It's the best strategy that I've found to be very hands-off and relaxed. I don't even check my brokerage half the time anymore. I just know these trades are working and I'm good. So you get a chat channel in there, so we're talking with other traders that are doing this. This can be really helpful. So the alerts that are coming out now, so we do the Sunday alerts, which we've talked about. On Sunday, it releases a option selling alert on the futures, usually MES, but you can do ES if you want as well, if you have the funds, bigger returns. And the fact that these have had no losing trades in 1.5 years is ridiculous. It's just amazing. It gives you that confidence and that it just, when you place these trades, you're not constantly checking to see if you're screwed or not, which is what happens if you're a day trader like I am. And so one thing that we've just added in is covered strangles as well. So these were straight naked sells for the ES, the MES. And now Lance has decided, in order to help people progress further with this journey, is to add in these strangle alerts as well, which really amplify your gains. It gives you more things to learn and do if you want. Adds more trades for you to help you boost that return. And they're also really, really cool trades. They're able to protect your account in any market. They also have a 100% win rate to date as well, which is fantastic. That's over a year or so as well. And then we also have our money back guarantee. So a lot of times people are wary about buying some of these things, and that's because they're always worried that it's going to be some sort of scam. So we do have a money back guarantee. The conditions have to be met. If you click on this down the bottom, which again, it'll be in the link in the description below, then you will be able to go and check that out and see what we require. Basically, we'll say you'll get the $9.97 back if you don't make a certain amount using a certain amount of capital, because our experience has been so positive with this. It's one of the top programs that I've ever had the privilege of promoting to people, and it's something that it's really going to help people. We have people from retired military, people in the medical field, people that don't have the time but want to put their money to good use in something. And I think we're going to see a lot of people very happy with this program as it progresses over time. So yeah, check it out. I'll leave a link in the description, both for the replay and also for the landing page here, and sign up. And then I'm sure once you sign up, Lance will say hello and jump on a Zoom call with you as well. Be pretty good. All right, guys, hopefully that's helpful. I really hope you guys sign up for this. Something I think you really will regret not doing if you don't sign up for it. I really do. All right, talk to you soon.